Hello everyone, I am Mattmatt and I'm joined by T,
Hello.
who knows nothing about this game.
Nah, I'm just the retard that's sitting here and probably talk crap the entire run.
Okay. He's gonna bully my game, don't let him please, thank you. So,
Alright.
I'll give you a countdown. The timer starts when I skip the first cutscene. We're gonna skip the training level because it's New Game Plus, and I like cheating, so. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Blade 2, a game that not many people know exists. It was made to tie in with the movie. Also, I'm going to go through a wall. No problem. This game is very broken, as you can see. I'm jumping out of bounds. Good stuff.
Blade's just been boxed in.
So I'm just basically jumping to the end level trigger. There's not much to talk about in this one. Two dudes we have to kill. They die. And I went to split then. Anyway. So if you thought that level was broken, this level is even more broken.
I think, don't you literally just go out of bounds and it's done within seconds?
Yeah, so this level's meant to be really long. If you can see in the top left, there's like 3 electrical boxes I have to destroy. And doing that would unlock the elevator in this room. But, you know, that's no big deal. I'm just going to side jump into this plant pot. Just going to click it through the wall. No big deal. That's the level done. No big deal. Also, if you see me punching a lot, it's not faster, I just do it because it's a quirk that I do where I like to punch for no reason. This level's very interesting. There's a dance floor and a lot of cool music that plays.
Which neither of us can hear.
Yeah, I can't hear the game, nor can T. So.
Which is a great shame.
Yeah, but you guys get to experience the amazing music, that's fine.
You also get to experience the amazing It's the Daywalker being spammed constantly by the enemies.
That was a UV grenade. It basically kills any vampire in its vicinity.
That's automatically unlocked in New Game Plus, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why I play New Game Plus. It gives me those UV grenades. It's the only reason I do it. So I'm just going to side jump here, no big deal. Skip out of bounds, no big deal. This game is really well made. No big deal. I'm just going to do the same thing again. Jump to the end level trigger. Amazing.
Also, an interesting fact, actually, that I don't know if Matt will think to speak about as he's concentrating on this. But he actually spoke to one of the developers about this and showed them some stuff about how broken the game is. They were actually quite interested. Bearing in mind, the company folded a long time ago because this game is the game that caused the company to go bankrupt.
Yeah, this game wasn't very well received. I mean, it's alright. It's not terrible. I mean, basically, so this level, I can't do any glitches. I have to do this level casually. So I need to destroy 17 computers. That unlocks the end level trigger. So I have to do that in order to be able to finish the level.
The computers have got a wonderful hitbox.
Yeah, it's great.
To the point
if
where
there's
Matt
enemies
can
in the
stand
way,
there in front of them, yeah.
Then it will shoot the enemies.
You miss. You literally miss your shots. You might as well just not bother at that point.
Do you know, I'm actually really surprised. Because every single practice run I've done at this level, I got absolutely destroyed up to this point. I'll take that. Usually I'd have like no health left at this point. So that's good. But I should point out that the health is reset after each level. It's not the same. Like it goes back to full health each level you do. But this level they can hit you a lot, so it's kind of random. Also, if I die on any level, I have to do the entire level again, and then on one level I can lose like 6 minutes, so I hope that doesn't happen. Nice hitbox.
You will notice a rather large number of enemies running around, which is also why the UV grenade is quite handy. Because as long as... Because sometimes the hitbox is a bit funny with the UV grenade, and sometimes Matt will drop it right in front of them, but one or two might survive the UV grenade.
Also, I should point out I'm jumping because if an enemy gets in my way or punches me, I can't move. I jump because it allows me to keep moving. Jumping isn't faster, it's the same speed as running. So anywhere where I can run, I'd rather run. Because while you're jumping, you can't move. Or change direction. So I'm going to do a trick here. I'm going to cancel the UV grenades animation, and that allows me to jump over the railing. And I'm basically going to try and wipe out every enemy in this room really quickly. One more and it should say door open. It didn't. Of course it wouldn't work. He's literally right next to me. What do you mean?
And that was prime example of the UV grenade not working properly.
Because he was literally standing to the right of me, but it didn't kill him. But what should have happened is when the second UV grenade went off, the door should have opened, but it didn't.
Some of these levels are dangerous, especially with the narrow corridors, because if Matt gets stuck, and if he gets hit quite a lot, obviously he can get stunned.
Wow, I'm on fire.
And he loses a lot of health.
So I'm going to do another out of bounds here. If I can get it. I'm going to side jump into this railing, clip into it, fall out of bounds, and just jump into the end level area. Just destroy these things, and then that is the level done. Amazing. So the next level is the hardest. Well, it's not the hardest level, but it's the level where it takes about 6 minutes, and if I die at the end, I'm gonna have to do the entire thing again. So, gotta hope it doesn't happen. So this level I have to get a canister of poison, and then I need to place it in a ventilation system in order to clear out the tower. That's what the narrator says. So I can't skip this because I need that canister to trigger the end level trigger. So I need to kill one enemy in this room, this one here, because that unlocks the door. Now the door should be unlocked. Also, I should also point out, if on the health bar at the bottom left, you can see there's a red bar that's slowly going up. That's the rage meter. I need that to be basically full by the end of this level. Because when I'm carrying the canister, I walk slow, and if I get hit, I get stunned and I can't move. If I get the rage meter to full, that allows me to run quickly and I'll be invincible, which means they won't be able to stop me. So I need that to be able to carry the canister to the end level trigger as fast as possible. And what makes the rage meter go up is me punching people or me taking damage. So I need to take... This is why this level's hard and I can die. I need to take enough damage so I can get it, but not enough to where I die.
Which is quite hard to manage when you've got about 20-25 enemies.
Yeah, they're always behind you. And they can just... Like, I think the damage is random. Like, they'll punch you a lot and it doesn't... It depends.
Well, I've noticed because sometimes when you're stood next to the enemy, they punch you but don't do anything at all. And then other times you just...
Like, look at that! I got punched once there. Look how much health I just lost. In that one corridor. I'm gonna die. 100% now. I got punched like 4 times and lost all my health. If I make it through this room, I should be okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
This is it.
It's completely random how much damage I take, so... The only good thing about that now is that's going to make my rage meter go up more, which is nice, but also it's very scary. Because the damage is completely random. We had to go that way to trigger the switch so we can unlock the roof, because the canister's on the roof. I'm going to be using more UV grenades again. There's an area where I need to clear a lot of enemies to get them out of my way. UV grenades is the best way to do that. And I wouldn't have them if I wasn't doing New Game Plus. So that's why New Game Plus is the preferred way to run this game. Because it makes it...
said that 100% is more like 15%.
But what are you referring to? But when I said I'm going to die.
You're going to die?
Well, I think I said I'm 100% going to die.
Oh, yeah.
So if you can see the red bar, there's 2 flashing blue things. Those are the rage meters. I need the 3rd one to be flashing. So I'm going to have to take some damage here. But not a lot. Pick up that health pack to be safe. Usually I wouldn't, but...
I noticed you before do your reverse kick there before picking
That's
it
just
up
the game being retarded.
Oh, is it? Right.
You're meant to press the stick forward to pick it up, but sometimes he just won't. He'll just kick instead. There's literally nothing I can do. There's no reason for it. No! Why did I do that?
What?
I was meant to let him shoot me so the bar went up, but I didn't.
Ah.
This is bad now. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I won't lose 6 minutes, I promise. This is actually very terrible.
He's uppercut in the back of your head.
I'm going to lose time here, but that's fine. My estimate's pretty generous. I say pretty generous. It's really generous because of how much can go wrong. So it's like a worst case scenario. Usually I wouldn't have had to do that. But I did it to be safe. So I'm going to shoot these guys. Activate my rage ability. Now we're just going to run and try to get to the level 2. And hopefully I don't get blocked too much by these AI. Which love to block you like this. Can't get through. Nice. No. Okay.
The good part about this as well is the fact that you'll see on a number of occasions that the enemy, rather than run towards Blade, actually run away from him. And just keep running.
Right, so that was the first chapter. Now we're on the 2nd chapter. Oh, again, we're going to go back to the good old clipping through the wall and skipping a level. So kind of the same thing as the first level. We can get in a tight gap and just kick. Get pushed through the wall. And now we're just going to jump in a straight line in blackness for 2 minutes. Not really much to say. If you look on the right side, you'll see a train. This level's a train level, and you have to avoid trains hitting you. I'm so glad you can skip it because it's actually really hard.
Blade's clearly trained for this moment.
Can I kick you from the core somehow?
He's on track to being the greatest.
Haha. Haha. So, I'm sorry to say, but the level after this is the most boring level in the game. It's an escort mission that takes like 8 minutes. I'm really sorry. But, you know, I have to do it. I wish you could skip it. You can't.
This is peak performance. When all you can see is a black screen and Blade jumping. When I say jumping, it's more like a front flip. Then yeah, you know that he's reached his absolute peak performance.
And that's that level done.
Yay!
Yay! Right, so City Sewers. This is an escort mission. The premise of it is just to keep Whistler from not getting
City Sewers
stuck on anything. You can't speed this up. You just have to. You just have to make sure he doesn't get slowed down.
Rock just said he's going to put his hip out. Oh god!
You're gonna pop him out.
Yeah.
Right. So, a lot of this level is just waiting. I can do some cool things, so I do some front flips and some tricks like that. Amazing. Nailed it. So I
He's
just
got those moves.
yeah. I just want to make sure Whistler doesn't get interrupted. But you should be able to hear a lot of it's the Daywalker. So that's all that counts.
That is the pinnacle of, you know, the sound in this game is hearing. It's the Daywalker.
Wow.
If you play the French version, they say the blade.
The Blade.
The blade.
The only other language this game is in is French. So, yeah, we still have to plant 3 bombs. We just have to wait for him to plant these 3 explosives. A lot of this level is going to be me picking up a bunch of pistol ammo too, because I need it. And I think the developers realised, wow, no one's going to get through this without all this extra stuff, so they give you a lot to pick up.
I mean, this level's a bit
boring.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of levels anyway. Especially considering that you're having to escort an old dude, basically your granddad, through the level, and he's actually moving like he's he might have soiled himself.
Got a broken leg while in that.
Well, perhaps he shouldn't break his leg then, God.
Typical.
It's typical, ain't it?
Only thinking about himself.
Yeah.
So, I should also point out, if I get too far ahead of Whistler, it will spawn enemies on him. I don't want that, because then they'll beat him up and slow him down, so I need to make sure I wait for him as well. Also, these, like I said earlier, these UV grenades are random. Sometimes they won't work. And sometimes I'll use them in these levels and all these areas and it won't actually kill them. Also, yeah, I should also point out the guys with the guns, like this guy here, as you can see, he hasn't burnt away. Because this guy's a human, so the UV grenades don't actually kill him, but they'll stun him.
That's Hank from Detroit Hutch. He looks nothing like my grandpa. Gets around a lot, doesn't he?
Look, his backpack. Really?
That happens a lot to you.
Yeah, but this is the one enemy that I needed the UV grenade for, because you can't kill him unless you use the UV grenade. Nice, my camera went out of bounds. Look, he won't die. You can't kill him unless you use the UV grenade. That's why I use it, to kill him. Now he's going to follow me through the rest of the level. Amazing. So far this is okay, because this still hasn't got blocked yet. Look at him. Get out of here.
Wow, he went flying. Has anyone told these people climbing out from the water that they smell? I mean, it's slightly concerning that, you know, they're walking about and there's green smoke coming from them.
Really?
Cover me, Blade.
What?
Well, the Reaper threw me off, so... And if I got to this corner quick enough, it wouldn't have spawned those enemies on Whistler, but it did. But I was trying to wait so I could make sure it killed the second Reaper as well.
Well, it's normal to escort people through sewers.
Sewer escort missions suck. This is the only escort mission though. Thankfully, all the other ones we can skip. Just not this one. Because in all the other escort missions, they follow you. So there is an end level trigger to hit. Whereas this one, you have to follow him. Which is unfortunate.
in any game, escort missions are just... I see no purpose to them. They are boring.
Like this game, Heart.
But that's okay, because if Whistler trips over, he might break his other leg. And then you could just leave him.
If only. Did I tell you about that idea I had?
No.
Well, okay, so the end level trigger spawns when Whistler gets back to the start of the level, right? So I had this idea of starting the level, throwing down a UV grenade to stun him, to see if it would think that if he's in that vicinity it would trigger the level, but it didn't.
Oh.
That's very sad. But to be fair, I'm quite surprised. I mean, I would have been very surprised if it had actually worked. But then, to know, like, it being this game, I wouldn't have really thought anything of it, because this game is broken.
Wow, Twan.
Twan, you're hilarious.
Bonus beam level.
I mean, technically Whistler's training is a bonus level, but... You know, it's not really hard to figure out how to play this game. Everyone I watch play this game just mashes the stick like this.
Human beings.
That's effective. Oh no, I kicked Whistler, sorry.
Gaming industry wouldn't exist without proper sewers here and there. These are definitely not proper sewers. I don't recall there ever having, you know, like vampiric style, you know, monsters or entities living in the sewers.
Right, so we're basically back to the start of the level again.
Yeah.
And then when Whistler gets close, ha! End level. Whoa! Did you see his head? Then what the?
Wow.
Did you see that? He did like some
a head snap.
I know. Anyway,
Like
so
those horror films where the head's like
City sewers.
Jesus.
his head went backwards. Anyway, so more stuff. No, that's not more stuff. So I'm gonna clip out of bounds again because this game is very broken. We do more skips.
So it's a wonderfully, you know, purplish grey screen.
Yeah. Not depressing at all.
See,
At least you can see
Blade's
his
got those
feet
magic
in the
tricks
water
as well, where every now and again he just vanishes.
Yeah.
First you see him, now you don't.
They're the same as all the other levels I skipped. We're just literally just gonna go to the end level trigger. Nothing really more to it than that.
Well, it depends on the glitches, but if you're talking about ones that involve you going out of bounds, they're pretty cool. But things that make the game awkward to play, yeah, not so good.
So this level is literally just you have to run. You probably could skip this if you could get out of bounds, but I have no idea how you would get out of bounds in this level. Not a clue. But we literally just have to run to the end. And there's a monster that chases you. It's like a dinosaur. Oh, I'm serious. It's like a dinosaur. The last time I ran this at a marathon, I showed it off. But I guess I can show it off. But it makes it really risky for me. If I turn around, we'll wait for it. I'm going to lose time, but my estimate's really generous, so...
Yeah, but you have to make it
Ah, it's a
generous
dinosaur!
in case something happens.
Don't block me! Dude, my screen's shaking now. It's like so close to me. Yeah, you saw it. It's like a dinosaur looking thing. If that catches up to you, it will kill you. So. Very spooky.
Does this game have one of these like barely sound alike voices? Does the character of Blade talk much in this?
In the cutscenes, yeah. But I skipped them all, so.
Yeah. They're not very good for
This game has a
Let's see them.
story.
I can imagine that they're not very good voice clips.
It's not that bad. I mean, the Blade ones
Yeah, but the
aren't
problem
that
is
bad.
if you watch the film, and you're used to hearing Wesley speak, and then you go and play this, and it is someone completely different, doesn't sound anywhere near the same, you would feel quite disappointed.
Right, so next up is Blood Donors. And I'm going to be doing a new out of bounds. Which is about, like, I think 5 seconds faster than my old route. But it works on all versions of the game. Because the other one didn't. So these switches you're meant to turn, but you can just shoot them and they also work, you know. That's normal. Also, these doors you're meant to kick open really slowly, but if we just shoot them, they open as well.
You know, a couple of bullets does have enough momentum to just push the doors open like that. Not destroy them, just push them open. Even the metal ones, like that one.
I didn't explain the sideways jump to get out of bounds, so I'm gonna do it again here and I'll explain it. So if I jump sideways, so the game thinks I'm gonna fall all the way down to the floor and then turn direction in midair. It allows me to clip through the floor. Pretty easy to do.
I think you do this a couple of times, don't you?
Yeah, I do it in the next level as well.
Prison area.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
So I'm just orientating myself out of bounds. This is the scary part because I can end up back in bounds. Where am I? Okay. I'm not scared. You're scared. Okay. So more out of bounds jumping. Very fun. Now we're at the end part of the level. We should have to do this part normally because there's no actual trigger to hit. But thankfully, you know, this game lets you do whatever you want to most of the time. Shoot that switch and then that's Blood Donors finished. And next up, the next clip is kinda hard because we have to get onto a really thin railing to do the side jump out of bounds. And the timing for it's very precise when you do the jump as well.
Gauntmoor Asylum.
More UV grenade stuff just to get rid of the enemies so they don't bother me. So I need to get onto this really thin railing. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think, was it in practice earlier where you landed in a place that you wasn't sure on? It was here, weren't it?
Was it?
I think so. Or it might have been the next level. You clipped out of bounds and it positioned you in the wrong place.
Oh no, that was the next level.
Ah.
Yeah, so now I'm basically turning in pure blackness, hoping that I don't end up back in bounds, but I want to be going in the right direction to get into the area I want to. Okay, I did. Okay, cool. So I basically want to just be turning in black, where I don't know where I'm going. And it's kind of difficult. But all it basically changes is it makes it kind of slow. Sometimes. You have to hit this cutscene or the end level trigger won't work. And then you have to kill all the enemies in this room. Watch that guy won't die from the UV grenade again. What? Did you see? Did you see that?
No.
A dude jumped out of that box and just completely disappeared. I'm not joking. He literally disappeared.
Perhaps he cheated. Perhaps he went out of bounds.
Why is everything happening in this run? Anyway, that was Doors of Doom. So this next level is another escort mission. It's usually a very long one. And a very hard one. But this one we can skip, thankfully.
Asylum.
Also, I'm gonna punch you in the face, no big deal.
Matt. So abusive.
To be fair, if that does anything, it's gonna mess me up because I need to make sure she doesn't die. But you know, it's fine.
So you've already done damage to her.
Yeah. You know, you gotta give her that slap. No, he punched her as well. Why? Already a shambles. Disappointed in myself. So this out of bounds is probably the easiest in the game. And I'm quite surprised I found it because I was literally just messing around and went through the wall. So up here there's a part that doesn't have collision and you can just jump through it. Don't know why. I really don't know why.
Oh yeah, you jump from the...
Yeah, so we go up here, we can jump over the railing and a part of the wall isn't solid if we can just go through it. This might be really bad, I don't have a lot of ammo and she doesn't have a lot of health. I might fail this level. Just jump out of bounds. Side jump once to get into position. And then side jump twice. We'll fall down. I'm not making the noise, Twan. Don't ask me to. And we can jump to shooting the switch. She's gonna die though. 100%.
Help me, Blade. Help me, Blade.
She's not doing particularly well.
I know, it should be fine. So while since I'm so far away from her, it spawns a lot of enemies on her to kill her. But it's fun. So now we've got the one and only boss fight in the game. This boss fight sucks.
Incubation.
Yeah, this one's a bit...
You have to destroy these pipes. Destroy these pipes. This allows us to be able to attack him.
Is it bad that I thought they were like insects that were coming out of the ground? But they're like, or like...
It's like a worm. What the hell? I got clipped inside of it. Stuck. So now you can see his health bars appeared in top left. Now I want to hope he gives me good AI. That's terrible AI. What's he doing? Please go to your spot. Thank you. So I just need to make sure I don't take a lot of damage. The basic premise of this.
Which is one Matt's clearing the enemies.
Okay, that's nice. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Ooh, so exciting. So I should explain this. So what this guy's gonna do is he's gonna do a charge up thing where I don't know why he does it, but he literally stands there and just charges with the thing. Don't know what it does because it doesn't give him health back. Literally pointless. But after he does that, he'll move and then I can hit him, and I just have to repeat that the entire time. I used to think this boss fight was really hard. It's not hard, it's just boring. And these vampires, if they hit me a lot, I've already taken a lot of damage. And I've barely taken half of his health. It's not him I'm worried about. He's not the issue. It's the vampires that are the issue on this level.
Also, if Matt tries to hit the boss too soon, it won't do any damage.
Yeah.
So he has to wait for a moment after he's landed before he can attack him. Also, sometimes that boss, he will move in a certain direction,
Great AI.
and it'll almost look like he's gonna land on the spot that he's gone to, but
Oh yeah, so sometimes you can go left and then debate you and just go to the other side.
yeah.
And that's not fun. Because if I say that the vampires are the issue, like he just did it there. Where's he gone? I'm so confused. I say the vampires are the issue. They are. But if if he debates you and attacks you, like that, oh my god. If he hits me with his attack, it does so much damage.
And with your health being so low as well, that might have been...
Yeah. I think it didn't damage me because I was in the middle of the animation of getting the slow kill.
Yeah.
Imagine being lucky. Right, so you might think to yourself, wow, he's got no health left. He must be dead. No, he's still alive. You have to hit him again.
That picture of that boss is pretty.
Yeah, it looks like you.
Fine.
What is
I
this?
knew there was a resemblance.
What is he doing? Okay, he's dead now. I didn't even hit him then, but apparently it counted. So that was the only boss fight. Very enjoyable. Hope you enjoyed those. A lot of fun. Now we're on the last chapter of the game. Imagine putting the only boss fight in the middle of the game instead of at the end.
Canyon Hill.
So more glitches, yay. This out of bounds that I'm gonna do is probably the most random in the game. most of the other ones are consistent to do. Like this one just kind of, it's either it will work or it don't. But there's going to be some rocks next to a wall, and we can shoot this rock to break it, and that allows me to get behind it. And if I jump in a specific way, sometimes it will push me through the wall. So I'm going to use a UV grenade here to try and wipe out as many enemies in this room as I can. Shoot this rock here. I'm just going to get behind it and try to get through the wall like that. I'm getting good at that. Okay. Now just more jumping out of bounds. Trying to figure out where I am.
Blade and his magic tricks. All that I'm watching for, the glitches. You're a Blade 1 game. I think there was a PS1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a PS. If you know the game Shadow Man on the PS1, it's made by the same people that made that. But I don't think it's as good as Shadow Man. That's this level done. Very good. So energy stores. Where do I begin? I hate this level. It sucks. It's very easy to die again. But this one actually has glitches though. We're going to skip the first part of this level. So I can get onto this window here and slowly walk backwards, so I drop off at like the soonest point it lets me, and that allows me to fall out of bounds. So now I'm out of bounds. I do the same thing as usual. Orientate myself out of bounds to get to a specific area. No idea where I am. Okay. I went really far to the right, it's fine. By the way, if this run goes way under estimate, because I kind of set my estimate to be like, if I fail levels and lose a lot of time. If it does go way under estimate, I'll leave let you watch the amazing credits, because they're very good. You know, you can see all the amazing people that made this fantastic game. So basically, all we're doing here is we're skipping the first part of the level. You're meant to go through like a, I actually don't remember. But you're meant to do a thing, pull a switch, do a thing, blah blah blah. And then get to this room, this building that we're about to get into here. But I'm just going to skip all that and just go straight to this building. But now I have to do the rest of the level normally, sadly. Technically, if I could find a way out of bounds here, I could skip the rest. But I can't, so it feels bad. So we need to turn off the power. This gives us access to the room with the canisters. More canisters. 2 canisters this time. Fun. Easy UV grenade there. Kill all these enemies. The one behind me apparently. So in this room there's a lot of enemies that have pistol ammo, so I want to try and get it all. Because pistol ammo is very good. So pick up the pistol ammo. Gonna go to the first canister. Also, I'm gonna be killing these enemies because if I don't, while I'm carrying the canister, they will stop me. If they punch me, I won't be able to move. Also, a thing can happen. If I get hit by 2 different enemies at the exact same time, sometimes when I'm carrying a canister, I can get stun locked and I can't move. And I'd literally just have to reset the level. Which is unfortunate, but it's completely random. So this is the worst part. And there's a bunch of enemies in this room. I'm going to try to kill them all to be safe. I hope. Because I don't want to die. I'm going to play as safe as I can. Usually if I was going for a good run, I'd try to run past them. Because sometimes you can, but it's not worth the risk. I'm just going to kill them. The second part I am going to try and run past though, because it's pretty easy to do. It's just a lot more enemies in this area than the next one. That's the first canister done. Got one more to do.
Did you ever find out why in the bottom left-hand corner when you use a UV grenade, why you get the purple square, or pink square?
It's because I'm playing on PS3.
Ah, right, okay. So it's just a graphical glitch from emulation, I suppose. Speed isn't worth the risk. Sometimes it is. Depends.
Oh, I already got that one. Just goes to show how much I've been paying attention. Those enemies are very delayed following me. See, that pink box in the bottom left doesn't happen if you're playing on an actual PS2. But I am not. I wonder, would you call the PS3 emulation? I mean, it kind of is. I listed as an emulator. Playing on PS3.
It is emulation.
Yeah. It's not as fast as using it on a computer, though.
In a way, it would be difficult to say as well. It depends as well. If you've got a original PS3 with the Emotion Engine chip in it, I mean, at that point, would it be?
Do you remember earlier when I had to shoot all these enemies?
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. What? So now I'm going to try and run past these ones. If I take a hard right going up these stairs, the enemy should hopefully take cover. He didn't. Cool. Okay, now he did. Nice guy. Take cover, clip. Yeah, I'm just getting bad RNG. I'm just going to kill them because I'm not risking it. So usually, good RNG would mean these two guys would run and take cover and I can just run past them and put the canister in, but that didn't happen. It's fine. This run's still on pace to go way under estimate, so I'm sorry. I was expecting to die a lot. This level sucks. By the way. So this level we have to run back through. Yeah, we have to run back through all the stuff we just came through to the end, and it's very easy to take a lot of damage and die, or get trolled, and the enemies will block the doorways when you go through them, and you can't get past. That's fun. And also, there is a female in this level who will stab you with a needle. If she does that, I have to restart. Because what that needle does is it makes me lose about half my health over a period of time. I will not survive this level if that happens, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so like this, I can't get through the doorway because it's literally blocking me. Made it. Right here is the chick with the needle. I need to kill her. She's dead now. That's good.
Tracer. Hello, Caddy.
Hello, Caddy. Glad you could join my amazing speedrun of this amazing game.
I'm detecting a hint of sarcasm.
So, 2 UV grenades here. The first one wipes out all these enemies, and the second one wipes out the enemies that just came out of the elevator. And then there'll be 2 left of the humans, so I have to shoot them. Can you die? Oh, that's nice. Nice slow kill, like that.
That's alright though, because it's for, you know, dramatization.
Yeah. So that was the worst level in the game, probably. Hate it. Now we're on to Bloodsucker. For the longest time, this level was the worst level in the game. It is so hard. It's an escort mission. And it's very easy to die. And you would fail this a lot. I think I did an RTA run where I managed to get past this level like once ever. So... But we can skip it now because I was messing around one time and just noticed that you can literally just backflip through the door to the end level tree. Imagine that. So I still have to activate the bridge to get to the final area. first. This level would usually take about easily 10-15 minutes without this skip.
And there is literally no checkpoint, is there?
No, if you die on a level, you have to do it all over again. Oh, no. Some levels have a mid-level save point that you can use. But obviously, if you don't take that save point and you die, you have to do the level again. If you do take it, you can't just retry the level. You have to load that save. See what I mean about the back? You can just always does it every time when you go to activate the switch. So that switch lowered the bridge, or turned the bridge, should I say? So we can get to the final area. This is on pace to go way under estimate. I'm really sorry. But like 13 minutes maybe. How long do the credits take in this game?
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the
It's
door.
not like you've ever sat there and left the credits rolling anyway.
I always do. Well, I mean, if... Okay, then I'll watch them. You know. I think it's about 3-4 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not even that. Oh, okay. So, just going to run to the last area of this level. There's going to be a big white gate. And for some reason, I still don't know why it works. And I wish I understood, because it could be useful elsewhere. I think it's the way the collision, or the way they made the collision on that specific gate. But you can literally just, depending on how you jump against it, you can clip through it. Sometimes you can get it really fast, sometimes it can take a few tries. But it made this level like so easy, because this level is usually really hard. I'm not a UV grenade, I think. I ran out of ammo and I ain't having him shoot me the entire time. Yeah, this is this big white gate. I think all these bars are separate collision, and if I get into a specific spot, I can just jump through it. It might take me a few tries. There we go. And that's that level done. Now we're on the final level of the game. Hopefully I'll actually remember to stab all 3 pipes this time. Ha!
Yeah.
Because I had a run that would have been a PB earlier, and I've bottled it.
Matt was practicing this earlier, and he was on pace to actually get a PB. And in this level, Matt has to stab through 3. I don't even know what they are. Pipes?
I don't know.
They look like pipes. But he only did 2, and he panicked a little bit because he lost so much health. And then he went to the last spot that he was meant to go to without taking out the last pipe. And he just stood there and he was like, what the hell's going on?
I had no idea. I had to watch the video
He had no
back.
idea, yeah. He looked at the pipe and saw that it hadn't been stabbed at. And, yeah, that literally ruined his PB.
Yeah, so I've destroyed the 3 pipes. 3. Now, I'm going to do a nice little trick where this part's meant to be really difficult, but if I just come over here, walk off this ledge. Now I'm standing on this ledge. There. So, while you're up here, the enemies don't know what to do, and they just stand there and stare at you, as you can see. So that allows Whistler to go and plant his nice explosives with no bother whatsoever, which takes about 3 minutes. So literally the end of this speedrun is me standing here for 3 minutes. I hope you enjoy it. It's been an amazing speedrun. Also, I can hop this wall. One good thing that I can do. Epic gameplay, I know.
2 more to go.
This is the best gameplay you will ever see.
So, it is a perfect time for donations to be read out.
Oh, we should also point out the big thing with the boobs and the thing. Technically, you can call that a final boss, but it's not really a boss because it doesn't have a health bar. But Whistler's planting the explosive that's going to blow it up. I don't even know what it is. I think that's the core, I would assume.
No offense, but his seat doesn't look very comfortable.
Not really.
I mean, that's how I look when I wake up in the morning. When I've had a very, very distinct lack of sleep.
That's how you always look, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. So Whistler has one more bomb to plant. Also, I should point out my PB for this game. He's 49.56, isn't it? I think it's 49.56. This ain't that much slower compared to my PB.
Yeah, it's all in all, it's been quite a smooth run.
The reason my estimate is so high is because, like I said, there's certain levels where if I die at the end, I could lose like 7 to 8 minutes. And that's a lot of time loss if that happens. So my estimate is in case that did happen.
Explosive device planted.
Yeah, so now Whistler's planted all of his explosives. He's going to come back around this way. Once I see him pass me on the screen here, I'm going to jump down there and hopefully land on there. If I don't, it's fine, but I'd prefer to land on there. I did, okay. Maybe just follow him. Well, he's going to follow us now.
Another escort mission?
Yeah, this is the escort mission. Debated, it's like 10 minutes left. Long.
The best part is that the enemies are
Get
like
ready on
literally
time,
running
by
away.
the way. Let me just wait. Time. Yay. That was Blade 2.
Yay.
A masterpiece of a game. It's really twisted, yeah. It's the Daywalker. So I'll let you guys, since I went so much underestimate, I'll let you guys watch these amazing credits. Mike Diskett is my boy. That's the guy I spoke to who worked on the game. Nice guy. He made fun of me though because he was happy that the AI he designed to block the doors annoyed me. Thanks for that. Also, yeah. I don't know what the QA was doing for this game. Don't have a clue.
Yeah, it's
Really twisted.
it's very if you guys in the chat haven't donated yet, donating. Obviously it's for a good cause. Even I slipped in a donation during the run, so
Additional testing. Ooh.
that's been Matt. I've been Hutch. Good luck to the rest of the runners as well. I'll be running tomorrow.
Yes. Hutch Hill will
I'll
be
be-
running Uncharted Lost Legacy tomorrow.
Yes. So it'd be good if everyone's interested, then come along and watch.
I hope you enjoyed this amazing game. Very good. It shows my Twitch as Mattmatt10111. Come on. Anyway, that was Blade 2. Thanks for having my amazing speedrun of this game. I actually don't know what's next. Oh wait.